Hey TVs, it's Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Saturday. You know what time it is? It's time for our Saturday seance. That's right. Well, if you were in my home here, I'd say pull up some chairs. Let's have a seance circle. And really, you're with me virtually, so we're going to have a seance circle. But before we get into that, got a few quick announcements. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you who've been calling for private readings. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, the best way to reach me is call me by my phone number, 703-825-3929. We'll get you on the schedule. You can also write to me at my official email, which is PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. So let's connect and we'll have a private reading. Private reading is a full hour, you and me one-on-one. We can do that by telephone, by Skype, or Google Hangouts. So if you've been saying, gee, I'd love to sit down and spend an hour with Psychic Bob, you can do that. And, we'll learn about, you can learn about your soul journey, and I'll help you to uncover where you're going, what it's all about, and how it all fits together. Connect you with your spirit guides, past life information, all of that, So give me a call. Let's make it happen. You guys are best. I love you. Also, let you know, today is the last day we're going to have up for our free picture for this week, which is alternate reality. A lot of you wrote and said how much you love this painting. This is the original, but you can get a free download copy at my website. Go to PsychicBob.com and you can get a free download. Tomorrow we're going to have a new painting up. I've been working on artwork this week, and one of the paintings that I'm doing for tomorrow's upload is going to be what's drying right now. So we'll have that tomorrow. So, by the way, speaking of tomorrow, make sure to be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, because we're going to have a live hangout with Psychic Bob. That's right, Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to do live broadcasts, so make sure to be here at Spirit Channel. And I'm going to answer psychic questions, and we're going to hang out and explore the mysteries of spirit together. So yeah, for those of you in London, it'll be midnight London time. And those of you in continental Europe, France, Germany, that'll be 1 a.m. Sunday. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. And be here tomorrow night, okay? Anyways, where we're going to settle down and do a seance. Now, for those of you who are new here, I am what's called a trance medium. That means I go into a trance state. Spirits overshadow me and they speak through me. If you've never seen channeling, it might be a little strange, but not to worry. I'm fine. I'm not in any danger, any pain. But there's a blending of energies. I allow the spirit people to take temporary control to manifest, to bring a message through. So anyways, I hope you'll explore this if you've never done it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do research. Look up trance channeling, or in the old days it was called trance mediumship. I am a medium, and I do channeling / mediumship. So anyways, yay! So what I'm going to do is I got to get the lights set up here and get comfortable. So why don't you, while we're doing that, pull up your chairs here. Let's have our little seance circle. And let's be open to see what Spirit has for all of us. Hold on just a moment. I'll be back. All right. So we're going to take down the lights now. Now, as a medium, I like to work in subdued lighting, softer light. Some mediums work in broad daylight. Some like pitch black. I like subdued lighting, soft lighting, so people can see what's going on. And so just pull up your chairs here, and I'm going to settle down and go into trance. So I'll see you when I get back. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're in the medium's body. Well, good afternoon to all of you. This is Fletcher. So nice to be back with all of you. Well, I tell you, we of the spirit world been keeping an eye on the earth, and we want to tell all of you, don't be scared. Those of us who reside in heaven, we're looking out, protecting and blessing. This pandemic that's sweeping the earth is not going to take over and destroy all of life. So don't be buying into all the fear here. Well, we got a few other spirits that want to pop in. So I'll be stepping from the medium's body. This is Fletcher. Over and out. What Fletcher has said is very true. Those of us who reside in the realm of spirit, we watch always upon the earth. People think that the earth could end at any moment, but the truth is that nothing happens that is not under the will of infinite intelligence. The world of spirit and the world of matter are very interconnected. Many people on the earth think that heaven is far away, or that God is a distant God and has very little concern or care. In our realm, infinite intelligence guides all things. And infinite intelligence is a consciousness, the force of spirit. It is a force of love. When the saying on earth is said, God is love, it is not some trite expression that is meant to be pacifying. It is a literal truth. God is love, and therefore love is God. When you reach out to your fellow neighbors in love and kindness and compassion, you are being an agent for the power of God to flow through. Some of you watching said, I have done such evil things. Some of you say, Alfred, how could I be of any service? I'm so far away from what I used to be. Please understand that those of us who reside in the realm of spirit do not judge you earthly beings, for all of us here have been you at some point in our lives. Many of you who know my story know that I ended my own life through alcohol and drug abuse, and it was the opiates that killed me in the end. And you see, when I came back here to home, I was not judged and condemned or censured. I was welcomed with love. Over here, many people understand the trials and the tribulations of the earth life. And if you are someone who is struggling with the earth life, then you must remember that you need not struggle alone. Those of us who dwell in this realm are always available to help you. Some of you may say, Alfred, that's all good and well, but I'm not even sure I believe in spirits, nor I even believe that you're existing. Your belief is secondary to simply what is. You may not believe in a spirit world, but it does not negate the fact that the spirit world is all about you, and that there are people on the earth every day who commune with us, who are in connection with us, who speak with us, and we speak with them. Those of you who are die-hard believers may think back upon your own lives, and you may say, there is that moment in which I had an awareness that there was something greater than myself. You might say, I felt a presence at one point in my life. Or perhaps there was an experience that was uncanny, that you cannot explain, how help arrived from nowhere. Perhaps you were in an automobile accident and a stranger stopped to help you from your car that you were trapped in with a jammed door. And when you got out to thank the person for helping you, suddenly they were gone. Do you not know that the agents of spirit are always interacting with those of the earth? It is not, again, as we said, a matter of belief. It is a matter of simply what is. The spirit world has concern, for we know that all of you who dwell upon the earth have entered into soul contract agreements. You have agreed to enter into this realm for a time. You've agreed to enter into this realm at a certain place for a certain purpose. Unfortunately, when you come into the earth, the veil of forgetfulness is placed over you. That veil assures that you will not remember your true self nor your true home. Were you to remember the spirit world, it should be very impossible for you to live a normal daily life, for your heart would always be here. In our world, it is a place of beauty, peace, tranquility, and healing. There is no hatred here, no sorrows, no destruction, no decay, nor rot. Life in the spirit world is eternal, and all things are infused with life force, which again goes back to the question, what is God? And as I have stated, God is love. Love is spirit in action. If you want to know if there's a spirit world, seek to live in love. When you reach out to your fellow human who is suffering, you are being the very presence of spirit, and spirit will indwell in you. So know that through love and through service to your fellow humans, you can reach the awareness of divinity. Divinity is infused in every action that is loving. Some of you will say, but Alfred, if you only knew the evil that I did, I could not be infused with love. Do you not understand that each day is a new opportunity to start anew? It does not matter if for the past 10 years you've been an evil person. Once your mind makes up its mind that it will begin again, you start fresh. Again, no one here judges you, but upon your life review, you will judge yourself. And it will be much easier for you to go through that process if you have had good things on your spiritual chart. So allow yourself to do good. Make a choice today, and then you will know spirit. My name is Alfred. Oh, greetings. My name is Rose. Oh, it's such a joy to be back with all of you. Do you know, I always listen in when Alfred is speaking. And I tell you, I learn so very much. You see, we come to help you from the spirit world. But in so doing, we oftentimes ourselves receive help. Over here in the spirit world, there is no end to the learning process. You're going to learn from the moment you arrive and for eternity. Some of you, when you return back here to the spirit world, you'll say, I remember it all. And for many that come here, there's a gradual awakening. You'll say, I've been here before. Of course you have, my dears. If you are sitting today and listening to my words, remember this, you are now incarnate on the earth, as was I at one point, as was Alfred, as was Fletcher. All of us have been incarnate, meaning we lived on the earth in a human body. But now we choose to reside in the world of spirit. The only difference between us and you is our location. And really, the spirit world is not a location that is far away. It's very close, my dears. But you have to develop, as Alfred was speaking of earlier, love. Love in action brings you to the presence of spirit. When I first arrived in the spirit world, I was very confused, for I believed my vicar to be literal. I said, where are the streets of gold? Where is my mansion in glory? I tell you, I had quite a rude awakening when I discovered that there are no mansions of glory. Over here, you must create your own reality, and the ability to do so is dictated by how you have lived your life. If you have lived your life for selfishness and vanity, as I did, you'll be very limited in what you can do here. But in time, as you open your mind and your heart, and you practice love in action, then your ability to create here will grow greater. Now I have a beautiful home here, but when I first arrived, there wasn't much of a home for me. These days I wear beautiful clothes of glowing light, but when I first arrived here, I wore a dingy grey robe. Your true selves cannot be hidden in the spirit world, for as you are on earth, so you shall be here. It is not that one dies and ascends into states of glory. Oh, I suppose some do, yes. There are beings here who are glorious. But if you ask them, how did they attain the glory? They'll say, through much trial and tribulation. I had to learn to make right of wrongs. I had to learn friendship and kindness. I had to learn how to love even the most unlovable. These are daunting tasks, but one that are set before the human, that they might evolve themselves. And so each day that you make a little stride towards goodness, towards love, you glow a little brighter. It is my sincere hope that none of you will arrive here in the spirit world in the sad shape that I was, dingy grey robe, no light about me, or very little, I should say. No, my dears, your soul can be exercised like your muscles. You know, in my day, it wasn't very fashionable for women to exercise. I mean, we walked, we did play tennis a bit, you know, but we didn't have these, what do they call them, gyms and treadmills like you do today. But what we could exercise was our soul through doing goodness, through doing charity, being kind to the elderly, to the poor, impoverished, to the ill. If you step out and seek to do good, my dears, then you shall bring not only bright light to the earth, but that very light you give out grows within your own soul. So love in action, as Alfred said, is truly the path to spirit. My dears, Fletcher's asked me to step from our mediums board. He says that the power is starting to fade. I do hope that you have understood my message today, and I thank all of you for receiving me. When we can come from the spirit world to the earth world, it is a great joy for us, and I am so very thankful for those of you who are open to receiving our messages. The power is starting to fade now, and I feel that I am going with it. So I shall withdraw from the medium, and I shall return to the spirit world. And I do. Well, tubies, I'm back from channeling, and I always come back from channeling feeling uplifted and inspired. Whenever I touch in on that spirit world, it's an amazing experience. Well, if you've enjoyed this today and would like to learn more about my work as a psychic medium, as a channeler, you might want to check out this book if you haven't done so. This is my book. We got glare, Messages from Rose. And this is about my early days as a medium when I first met my spirit guide, Rose, and channeling her messages. So if you enjoyed this, you might want to check this book out, okay? Messages from Rose by me. It's available at my website, PsychicBob.com. The link will be below. And when you get to my website, up at the top, you'll see a tab that says Books. You'll see another tab that says Merch Store. So I have merchandise at my website. You can get Psychic Bob t-shirts. The bookstore, you can get books. We got a little bit of everything over there. Also, Ouija Mysteries. This is about some of my early days as a psychic. You might enjoy this as well, so check this out as well. So, yeah, but guys, thank you for being here today. I hope that this has been of interest to you and fun. And listen, if you could help me out, please like this video, thumbs up it, favorite it, share it with your friends. Put comments in the box below. Tell me, if you've ever seen a trance channeler before, or is this your first time? And what do you think about trance channeling? Is it pretty fascinating? Maybe you've trance channeled. I want to hear about your channeling experiences. Sometimes people that aren't even mediums end up channeling. I've seen that happen. So maybe you're one of those people. Tell me in the box below anything you want about channeling and your channeling experiences. You guys are best. Thanks for being here. Listen, make sure pop over to PsychicBob.com today. And it's the last day you're going to be able to get Alternate Reality by recent paintings. So get that before it's gone. And make sure to be back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, for our live Sunday night hangout with Psychic Bob, where I'm going to be doing live psychic readings. You don't want to miss it. Guys, we'll see you then. I love you. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.